Hi, everyone. Today we are breaking down a fascinating, wide-ranging conversation between Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk and Indian entrepreneur Nikhil Kamath.
And this wasn't your standard tech interview. It took place in a relaxed setting, literally over coffee, and was specifically aimed at wannabe entrepreneurs in India.
Right. It felt like a brain dump. They covered everything from the heat death of the universe to why government payment codes are missing. But let's start where they started: social media and the reshaping of the town square.
So, Musk sees X, formerly Twitter, as the #1 platform for readers, writers, and thinkers. But he admits the future is shifting. He predicts that while text is high value, most internet load in the future will be real-time AI-generated video.
And he was very specific about why he bought it. He felt Twitter had drifted too far left, specifically a San Francisco far left, which meant even centrist views were being treated as right-wing. His goal is to be a neutral, global town square that adheres to laws but doesn't put a thumb on the scale.
It's about collective consciousness. He believes if we expand the scope of human consciousness through connection, we can better understand the universe.
Speaking of the universe, things got deep fast. Musk referenced The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, saying the hardest part isn't finding the answer, but framing the right question.
And this led to the simulation theory. Musk thinks the probability we are not in a simulation is low. His logic is the video game trajectory. We went from Pong, 2 rectangles, to photorealistic multiplayer games in 50 years.
If you extrapolate that out, games become indistinguishable from reality. But here's the interesting part. He has a Darwinian view of simulations. He thinks the most interesting outcome is the most likely one, because if you run a simulation, you delete the boring ones.
So, if your life feels chaotic or dramatic, maybe it's just to keep the players entertained.
Let's pivot to the economy. Musk made a bold prediction. Within 10 to 20 years, work will be optional.
Optional?
Yes, due to AI and robotics, he foresees a shift from universal basic income, UBI, to universal high income. We will move into a post-scarcity economy where, if you can think of a product, you can have it.
That changes the concept of money entirely. Musk argued that money is currently just a database for labor allocation. If AI does the labor, money becomes irrelevant. The only true currency left will be energy.
Which explains his obsession with the Kardashev scale, measuring civilization by how much energy it can harness from its planet, its sun, and its galaxy.
He also touched on something very personal: family. Musk is terrified of population collapse. He mentioned that fertility rates are dropping below replacement levels, which endangers humanity.
His philosophy is simple: more humans equals more consciousness. And there was a surprising connection to India here. He revealed that his partner, Sivan Zilis, is half Indian, and one of their sons has the middle name Sekhar, named after the physicist Chandrasekhar.
I loved that detail. He also gave a shout-out to Indian talent in the US, acknowledging the brain drain, but noting how much America has benefited from Indian-origin CEOs.
We can't ignore the political element. Musk described politics as a blood sport that he generally tries to avoid, but feels pulled into.
He spoke about his work with DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. He gave a wild example of waste: federal payments going out without any assigned congressional payment code or comments.
Right. Just fixing that one trivial data field could save billions and make audits possible. It connects back to his view of everything as an engineering problem, whether it's a rocket or the federal budget.
They wrapped up with advice for that target audience of Indian entrepreneurs. Musk's golden rule wasn't about making money.
No, it was make more than you take.
He said don't pursue money or happiness directly. Pursue useful products and services. If you are a net value creator for society, the money and the happiness will follow.
A fitting end. Be a value creator. Thanks for listening to this conversation about Elon Musk and Nikhil Kamath.
See you next time.